welcome to Whaingaroa Marae Toi Hakana in Raglan. My name is Richmond Whiriora and I am the marae champion. Before we got parakore, what we used to do, and with a lot of marae, is just use black rubbish bags, and we ended up with lots of rubbish bags outside. We had lots of flies in that around, and no one wanted to take responsibility of taking the rubbish up to the dump to go and pay for it. So now that parakore has come into process here, into action, how it actually works now is, and it's so easy and it's just real cool for our ringawera, is that when we're working at the bench and doing dishes and that, and we're emptying our bottles, milk bottles, glasses, squashing up our spaghetti cans and that, we just have separate bins. Over here we have our glass bin, our can bin, and our plastic bins. And the ringawera just put them into whichever bin it associates with. Then from our bins, we just grab our bins when they're ready to be full, ready to be empty, and it doesn't need to be straight away. Usually it can take like 4 or 5 hours. Then we just take it all the way out here, follow me. And then we're just coming all the way out here. And these great people, parakore, present us with these big wheelie bins. So we have one bin here for our rubbish bin. These two bins we use for our plastics. This bin over here we use for our cans and aluminiums. And this badge over here we use for our paper and cardboard. So we go from here to here, and the cans that comes from this bin goes into the bin here, which is for cans, and we just tip in there. How easy is that? Since parakore has been in use and we've been using this system, we don't have the usage, we don't have those bad smells that we used to get, we don't have the flies that hang around, or the ringawera are happy, they don't mind sitting at the back of the kitchen now and just laxing out because they're not doing this or this or this. And yeah, thanks parakore, you're the best. Hi, I'm back. Apart from parakore educating us on plastics, recycles, paper and cardboard, they also give us good education onto what we can do with our organic waste, and that would include grass clippings, leaves, orange peels, apple peels, all those kind of things. And behind me over here we end up putting them into a compost. Over here. Cool. So once the process of the compost takes effect in that, and once it's finished, we pull out this compost and we get taught all that. That's the cool thing about parakore. It's not just about recycling, you get all this good learning and education in that, and then we put all that compost into the ground and it gets put into a garden which has been made, and parakore teach you that too. And once it's all taken into effect and you plant seeds in that, you get beautiful kai like this. Beautiful herbs like this that gets put on the kai of those beautiful roasts that Nanny and Auntie make at the marae. And last but not least, if you're probably wondering what about the kai or the scraps, the food scraps, what happens to those? Well, we're lucky in Raglan, we have landowners that have pigs, and we use the pig system, and all that kind of kai goes into our pig buckets. And so from there, once it's all full and it's ready to go, all we do is get that good thing called the cell phone, and we text up to the whānau who's got the pigs on the land to come and pick up their pig bins. But depending on the size of the hui, we could go from 1 bin to 3 bins to the most at one time here has been 6 bins at once. But if you haven't got a pig bin system, there's other ways that parakore can teach you how to do that. So if you want to know more, you got to get a hold of parakore.